Brain rot content. What even is this? So while I was looking through YouTube Short, totally not trying to escape the fact that my life is completely sad and depressing.
Why are we still here?
I found an account by this man, Michael Storen. Storen D's nuts. I am so sad. Now you might be thinking, Ian, why are you talking about this guy? He is huge. He's absolutely massive. And I'm realizing now that I just quoted a meme by accident. Telling my therapist about this. This guy gets hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views on things that, like, what is the joke? Okay, bank account balance, end world poverty.
I'm going back to 505.
Okay, so I guess this one is just about, like, he would rather spend more money to end world poverty than he would for buying a video of his friend oiled up twerking. Yeah, dude, I would hope if you just have money to throw away, you're not gonna spend $500 on your friend twerking. What is the joke?
Wow, remarkable. That's incredible. Textbook. See the way it just like emitted light as it turned on? Wow.
What is the joke, dude? If this is comedy, which I believe this guy classifies these videos as comedy, where's the freaking comedy? What the f— Getting way too heated. Look, man, just because you have a jawline that can cut diamonds and, like, you'll immediately get cast as the Crimson Chin in the reboot of the Fairly Odd Parents live action. Okay, here's one, how to properly study. What is this sped up thing? Is it just because everybody has ADHD now and it's just like, oh, I need to speed up my videos so that way it keeps everyone's attention? What if I did that in my videos? Some of you guys would probably really like that. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Or don't. I don't care. I thought you were gonna, like, you know, share some wisdom from an older guy, you know, a guy in his 20s that's been through a bunch of tests and stuff. But no, of course it's probably watching anime, let's be real. Although I can't. Where my anime stands at. Shut up. Maybe I'm, like, too old to be watching this content or something. I don't get the joke. It's almost like when you're at a party with, like, your family that you never see and probably would never invite over to your house because you hate them. Your little cousin is, like, doing Fortnite dances and everybody's, like, clapping and like, oh, he's a natural born entertainer. He's gonna be a friggin' entertainer his whole life. Oh yeah. Encore!
I'm never coming here again.
I have seen dance. This is not dance. I'm just kidding. Kind of.
How girls get ready in the morning? OMG, I need to do my makeup and such. How boys get ready?
That one was kind of funny just for how, like, ridiculous it is, and, like, that Neil Breen level of green screen is pretty good. It's pretty funny. I wonder if Michael Storen hates laptops as much as Neil Breen does. If you get that joke, put in the comments. Okay, you didn't ask for advice, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Way too much text. Like an obscene amount of text on the screen. I nearly took a shower. I almost filled out a job application. You have like 10 million followers across your platforms. You didn't almost fill out a job application, my guy. I spent 1 minute outside. It was terrifying. That is not me! Here's to 10 more years of gooning and watching Vexbots. Things that I probably should not admit in public. I am truly human.
Watch my YouTube channel, subscribe, and follow me up.
That's just like what I envision Michael Storen doing, like, every morning before he starts recording. I have certainly seen videos where I get more secondhand embarrassment, but this is pretty close to the top. I showed all of these to my wonderful, beautiful girlfriend, Beth. I think that she had a really insightful thought with this. She said, this guy just makes content that tells people that he thinks he's awesome. Especially with this genie one. The genie appears, I wish I was the hottest guy ever, and then he doesn't grant him any wishes because he's still the hottest guy ever. Like, who is this guy? You're, what?
You know, we've had so many crazy trends and iconic moments on this account. And I'm surely gonna miss it, man.
So in case you're watching this like way after it happened, TikTok was supposed to be banned by the US government, but it was banned for like 12 hours. And so a lot of people were making goodbye videos and follow me on other platform videos and things like that. So that's what that was. It is so crazy to me that somebody would come in here and make a video calling what they did an iconic moment. Now, there are iconic moments in life, right? Like the first time you see Jurassic Park or going to the Eras tour. Maybe I'm nuts. I don't know. I mean, I know I am. That's not something I would call an iconic moment, like ever.
How to slice a piece of bread.
I have to bring this one up and call this one out specifically because this, I think, is my favorite video of his. This one comes like closest to ironic comedy, but you'll see. That zoom in, dude, that's what gets me. People watch this, dude. I love the zoom in, by the way. There's got to be like dramatic build up to it. Zoom into his face. In a world where a man has a butter knife and has to cut a piece of bread, one man stands alone between sliced bread and destiny. Let's look at some of the comments. I breaded the cut. Is that okay? You are clearly 8 years old. How do I put it back? See, that's funny. Understandable. Have a great day. I almost cut my bread diagonally. Thanks for helping me. I grew up in a house where we made peanut butter and jelly diagonally. How do I bread? I sliced a bread of peace. Is that okay? You had one job. Bro, the glitch is patched for me. And what is perhaps my favorite comment in this section, what to do if you accidentally sliced your foreskin instead. If you're too young and you're watching this video and you don't know what foreskin is, it's the skin that comes right after your three skin. Did you even know there was a three skin? Did you know about mole skin? Did you know about pig skin? I don't know where I'm going with any of that, but you get my point. You can tell that this guy's audience is mostly kids, like older kids, because like all of the comments in this comment section are literally variations of the joke of how do I put it back together after I've sliced it. This is just brain rot for kids. That's all it is. Whoa, okay. So I have to stop before this next one because I have to say trigger warning for anyone who is neurodivergent or has any kind of mental illnesses, or you know someone who has mental illnesses. If that like triggers you, then maybe don't watch this one because this one is slightly offensive. You have been warned. Ooh, yucky. Okay, so first off, top 5 mental disorders. I didn't realize that mental disorders needed a Watch Mojo list. I just don't understand what would possess you, one, to make a top 5 mental disorders video, but then go the extra mile and pretend that you have a mental illness that causes you to not be able to finish the tier list. Does anyone else think this is super offensive and crazy? So the joke in this one, okay, get this. When bro and I say something cringe, we laugh. But when somebody else says something cringe, oh my good golly, we are making fun of that idiot. 50 million views. Whoo! Let's just keep on rolling.
If you not ball hog, then die.
Give me a tough username, TUFF. My name is Pubert. So if Pubert makes tea, is that his Pubert tea? I'm not gonna do something like that again. Okay, no exaggeration, I am making the wrong kind of content. Are you telling me that I can get millions of views on all the social media platforms just mewing at the camera and just putting random words and phrases up on the screen like it's actually content?
If you not ball hog, then die.
I am in the wrong business, man.
Now you won't let go.
That was literally nothing. I mean, imagine if you did this in real life. Hey, so I'm about to build your bedroom. You know, I was thinking like a loft type of thing would be cool. What do you think?
Now you won't let go.
Are you good or? No! Yeah, I didn't know how to end that sketch. It's like the joke is almost there, dude. Like, it's almost there. How the US government expects life in America to be after banning TikTok. Great setup for a joke. Then you show the beach, you show like people enjoying the beach, having fun in the sun. But that's where like you then show contrasts. The logical comedic conclusion to this video would be like how it actually is, right? And then it would show like an apocalyptic wasteland with like zombies like running after people, something like that. But this doesn't even show the payoff to the joke. It just ends with how they expect it to be. So it's not even a joke. So what is it? Okay, I'm just going to admit something right now. I don't know how this happened. I think he actually made a reel that relates to me. And appropriately, it is about pooping and peeing. TMI, but you know, we're in it this far. I often pee in my downstairs bathroom, but in my upstairs bathroom, that's where I poop.
Rappers with verses without autotune.
Travis Scott edition.
Where's the without autotune? Things I want to do by 2047. Take one shower, highly unlikely. Yeah, a guy that looks like this definitely showers, and definitely showers with the curtain open so he can look at himself in the mirror. Go outside a max of 3 minutes per year. Good luck with your vitamin D. Vitamin D's nuts.
Got him!
Avoid deodorant at all costs. Stay unemployed and still live with my parents. Beat my PR, okay, I can't read that, or YouTube will demonetize my entire life. Avoid talking to any women because I am a Sigma. Ensure that Vexbolts is still making content. Avoid all healthy foods. Brush my teeth maybe once a year. You're gonna have no teeth, dead, because you never ate any healthy foods at all. You're actually gonna smell like the poop you took in the upstairs bathroom. What does a complete lack of sunlight do to you? You would have extreme depression, fatigue, and vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D's nuts. But maybe he's actually being real about this. Imagine this guy's actually being held against his will and like forced to make these videos every day. Is anybody there? Please just let me go.
The camera's about to roll.
Please, anything but... I'm sure that's not happening.
Hey, yo, Grandpa, I just got some crazy news. Apparently, this group of, like, unidentified people in Egypt...
Hold on. You know how time works? Do you have a watch? Do I have a watch? I don't think you're gonna be around in 2090. Maybe making stupid content makes you live longer. Who knows?
Chances of identifying any of them is extremely low, as there are many people there posing as imposters or something. But luckily, we live in Ohio, so we don't gotta deal with any of them among us. Because I can never imagine having to deal with something like that.
What is the joke that these normal English words relate to random things from 65 years ago? Bro, if you were 90 years old, this guy would be so senile. He wouldn't even have to make that top 5 mental illness list. He'd just be all of them. I'm getting tired, man. But let's hop over to YouTube. I'm sure this guy doesn't just cross-post and it's the exact same content all the time. I think secretly Michael Storen is like a genius, or not a genius. Let's not give him too much credit. He's probably just like a normal guy, right? Like he's probably just some dude that's like, okay, how do I make the stupidest thing that I possibly can and just people will watch it?
Reasons why I'd be a bad boyfriend. Reason number 1, I'm so ugly, I'm so ugly, I'm so ugly. Please don't compliment me. Reason number 2, I'm only 6'8". Reason number 3, I read way too much feminist literature. I just love it. Reason number 4, I love handing out free feminine care products to every woman I meet. No, I'm not flirting, but you might think I am. Reason number 5, why am I so ugly? Why am I so ugly? I'm not fishing for compliments. Please don't compliment me a lot and glaze me. And reason number 6, I only own 5 Lamborghinis, 10 yachts, and 15 private jets. Oh, I hate that. Please don't swipe up if you're 6'8", goth, and dominant, please.
6'8", goth, and dominant. Frick! He got me, dude. That one was funny. I will give it to you.
How are you teaching? You should have done stand-up comedy. You know what, Michael? You passed the last exam. I love your energy today. How do you get a tissue to dance? You put a little boogie in it. You gonna say something? I'm not laughing. You think life's a game. You think it's all sunshine and butterflies. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Johnson. Not a single person in this class has ever found a joke you said funny. You're just so bad at teaching that most people can't even pass your own class. Do you want me to tell them about the time you cheated on your wife for Miss Williams? Yeah.
You would never say any of this to a teacher. In fact, why would you not want to be friends with every one of your teachers so they all give you a good grade? Not just the one you're failing their class. Levitating? Every position that he showed, you basically just crap all over everything. Well, that was incredibly painful. I want to see what his most popular shorts are. Did he used to be good and then ran out of ideas?
Who has the best gritty?
Nope, still not good.
You didn't say the magic word.
Entertaining. What am I doing with my life? That was his most popular video. At the time of recording this, it had over 70 million views. I'll probably never get 70 million views on a video ever. This is what it takes to make a 70 million view video. I have actually made some 100 million view videos, which is insane. So grateful for everybody that watched those videos. That was on the other channels that I used to work on. Well, some of them I still work on. This video has 2 million likes. 2.2 million people. Society, what are we doing? As a collection of humans, what are we doing, dude? That this is what people like.
This right here is peak Michael.
The fact that you commented, this is peak Michael. Oh, man.
Wow. I love this video.
I hate this video.
Hey! Take that back.
Oh, I forgot you had that.
You know what? Give it back. No, not it. That. Take it back.
There it is.
Thanks for that. This is actually funny. It had to be this other guy because this video is actually funny. Now, let's be fair for a second. I totally understand wanting to watch something and just shut your brain off. You've had a hard day, or you've got a lot of stress in your life, or you've been working hard on something. 15 years ago, we still had what the equivalent of this brain rot content would be, like Pawn Stars or Dog the Bounty Hunter or Keeping Up with the Kardashians. These shows had an element of like fantasy or an element of like teaching you something, even when they were stupid.
Is that a chicken?
They were still like, oh, maybe if I try to do something like they're doing, like launch a cosmetic line, or wow, bounty hunting is really dangerous, but being a bail bondsman is kind of interesting, or Pawn Stars, right? It teaches you something, or it shows you an element of fantasy or whatever. These videos are just nothing. But this really gets down to the heart of all of this, which is YouTube's algorithm seems to be shifting in such a way that it actually rewards creators for making videos that just waste people's time and rot kids' brains, because as people, we're just conditioned for that quick dopamine hit. And if it's short enough and dumb enough, you might watch more thinking, oh, I'm 8 years old and I think this is what older people think is funny, so I'm gonna watch the entire thing, which is what I assume is happening in this case. But honestly, by the time you watch this video, this guy might have 5, 6, 10 million subscribers, followers everywhere on every platform. And in that respect, I guess, who's the real idiot here? It's certainly not me. And remember, 1 like equals 1 day at school where memes will attack me and then I will die. Bye.